Well, you know her famous dad, Jim McIngvale, a.k.a. Mattress Mac, is a household name right here in the Bayou City, from his commercials to his tennis tournaments, and most importantly, his great work in our community. But Mac's daughter also has a very worthy cause.
Open the door 42 times, shut the door 42 times, turn the light on 42 times, turn the faucet on and off 42 times, touch the shampoo 42 times, literally sit there and count, sit up and down, 42 times before I could take a seat.
Liz McIngvale suffers from OCD since she was just 12 years old, and now she is the national spokesperson for Obsessive-Compulsive Foundation. And Liz is here this morning joining us now. And Liz, good morning to you. Thanks so much for being here.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
We appreciate it. There's also a conference going on in town. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But first of all, how are you doing?
I'm doing okay. So many people think you can sometimes get therapy and, all of a sudden you're better. And it's not like that, unfortunately, but it's a daily struggle, but one that I'm doing okay and doing well. I'm able to go to school and kind of work full-time in a sense with all the OCD work, so I'm doing good.
We saw that clip of you kind of talking and walking us through what happens on a daily basis. Are you still counting? I mean, you call those rituals, right?
Absolutely, yeah. And at the time, that was one of my rituals, one of my many, and I still have very many rituals. A lot of my things I deal with right now are intrusive thoughts and things like that, but I absolutely still deal with things every day.
What is it like to live with OCD?
It's so hard to explain. It's something that I think it's hard even as a mother to sit down and watch your child go through it and try to understand. But my best explanation is it's like from the second you wake up till the second you go to bed, it's something going on every second of every day, just thoughts and things that are in your head and things that, you feel like you're being told to do, and if you don't do them, something's going to happen. So it's almost like having someone sit there, tell you what to do 24/7.
And how common is this disease?
It's actually very common. We estimate that 1 in every 40 Americans have OCD.
That's pretty high.
It is. It's very high.
When you were diagnosed at 12, that probably gave a lot of answers to your mom and dad, to you. But what has this been like, this whole process for you, being the national spokesperson, letting complete strangers into your life and letting us know what it's like to live with that? I mean, what has that been like for you?
It's been really hard. I think the hardest part was when I was first diagnosed, every doctor said my case was too severe. So although it was comforting to know that there was a diagnosis and that, this was something that I wasn't dealing with alone, it was tough at the same time, because if I couldn't get therapy, what was I going to do? So being the national spokesperson for me, it's been tough. It's, I've had to go out and kind of talk about all these rituals and these things that scare me to death to think about, and I'm having to talk about them on national shows and, all these different places. But in the long run, it's helped so many people. Yeah. I've seen my local support group I run here in Houston grow from about 4 people to 75. So it's just been amazing.
The exposure into your life has really helped so many people. There's also the 14th annual Obsessive-Compulsive Foundation's National Conference, for the first time being held here in Houston.
It is, yep.
And what is that going to take? What are you guys going to do there at the conference?
Well, it's actually going to be great that it's in Houston. We're giving all these people and sufferers in Houston, as well as teachers and psychologists, to really get a great chance to come out and learn about OCD, learn about the new research, the new treatment options, and what's going on and how to deal with your struggles. It's pretty much a 3-day workshop. It's just groups and groups all day long. It's great for families, friends, sufferers, anybody who's interested in learning, and those of us who suffer to really come out and learn how to fight the disorder.
It's really great information. We had a screen up earlier. Let's bring it back up. The Obsessive-Compulsive Foundation National Conference is in Houston, July 20th and 22nd at the Woodlands Waterway Marriott Hotel. And for more information about the event or even OCD, head to click2houston.com. We're going to link you over. Liz McIngvale, thanks so much for coming in. The work that you've been doing the last couple of years, groundbreaking, and we wish you the best of luck as well.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Keep it right here on Local 2. 2 big developments in the case.